Hey guys, let's see if we can get a stream going. The moment I pressed to start streaming in OBS, it crashed Elite Dangerous. And then Elite Dangerous crashes OBS. It's almost like it's a sign. Don't stream, don't stream. Let's see what we can get here, guys. It's just, things have been crashing all day. It's a brand new reboot as well, which is weird. How you all doing, guys? I'm kind of semi okay. It's weird. All those flaps on the anaconda moving. Got a mouse on my screen. Why have I got a mouse on my screen? Go away, stupid mouse pointer. What's going on? Oh. Something's unplugged. Yep. Controller. There we go. And now I've got to come out again. Think. Thomas Hughes, how you doing, mate? Meme Connect. Loot, Happy Shrapnel. Sebastian, Hot Sauce Dude. Andy K is with us. Ian Townsend. Ethan 555. Am I going to fly the Honda Jet on MSFS? I don't actually own the Honda Jet. But I'll fly it if somebody gifts it to me. Yeah, it'd be cool. VTech power for the win. Yeah. I'm on a, what do they call it? A hiatus of buying planes at the moment. Can't do any more. But yeah, I've seen it. It looks pretty good. It must have VTech. Commander Max, hey matey. Oh no, look what you made me do. Oh. I double clicked on Flight Sim now instead of Elite Dangerous. You guys. Wait a minute. Let me just, Flight Sim's running, that's why you got a black screen. Oh my god, it's been a comedy of errors today. And it's been raining outside, so, well, obviously outside. Wouldn't rain inside, would it? It's been raining, and so I've got my back door open so that there's a stray cat outside, and it visits me from time to time, so it's in my, what would you call it? My lounge. It's in there, just having a sit down on the carpet rather than being in the rain. Now we have to wait for Flight Sim to load. I don't want to task end it. I reinstalled Flight Sim yesterday. I let it download last night. All in all, looking at around 235 gig. Serious giggage. Commander Budman, one and only. Hey. Yeah, don't worry if you're looking at a power cut right now. Chat's coming on the screen, isn't it? Yeah. We're just going into Flight Sim at the moment because I was meant to click the Elite Dangerous icon. Somebody mentioned Flight Sim and I clicked it by accident. Jesus Christ. And the thing is, Flight Sim takes forever. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm seeing. Might as well put something on the screen just to confuse people who are going to be joining from new. This is what I've got on my screen right now. It's nuts. Who am I blaming for that? Oh, Ethan. Ethan, it's your fault. Oh, God. This is extra time I didn't need to spend. Oh, it's so slow. Good thing about reinstalling Flight Sim, if there is a good thing, it didn't really do anything for my frame rates that much. But the good thing about reinstalling it is all the info that you have, all your settings are all on the cloud. So you don't have to redo key bindings or graphic settings, nothing. It remembers every single thing, which is really good. Of course, you have to download all your content again, but other than that, that's a simple procedure. I like the way Flight Sim does things in the menus. It's very clever, especially when it comes to key bindings. I think there's a lot of companies that could take a few tips from Flight Sim on the way that they do their key bindings and stuff. It's so well done. It's so well done. Right, Elite Dangerous Launcher. Let's try that one instead. Good God. Okay, angry. Right, let's click play. So I've got Captain's Log not running yet. Oh dear. Oh, you bugger. Is it running? Yeah, it is running. Captain's Log's running. Elite Observatory core is running with the latest updated plugins. And I've got something to show you guys. Yeah. I've got so much to show you guys. Some of you may have seen it. I've never seen it before in Elite Dangerous. I didn't know it existed, but yeah. There are still things out there to be discovered. There's no music here on Odyssey anymore. You know the opening credits, the opening thing? It used to be like, and I don't get that anymore. Now, I've heard a lot about this cash grab CG, but obviously I can't be there. I could maybe do it in another account. What kind of money are we talking about, Mr. Budman? All right, are we finally getting underway? 8 minutes later. It's not too bad, as long as it doesn't crash. Now, let's see if the Anaconda's flaps do all of it. Yeah, look at this. The hell's all that about?
No gravity.
Okay.
Contact active.
Now we're talking. So we're on the fleet carrier from part 26. Anaconda's had a washer clean and a repair. Oh, right. Things have happened then. As you know, I lost all of my exploration data, my cartographic stuff. I did ask Frontier if they could do something about it. It was a polite no. So thanks, Frontier, for that. I don't know whether they couldn't or they wouldn't. I don't know which one it was. But either way. But what happened, a billion an hour. What happened was, yeah, I did something silly in the SRV, but then I got killed and my ship didn't, and I lost all my what did I lose? My bio data. Sorry, not my cartographic. I lost my bio data, all the plants and everything I'd scanned, which for sure would have taken me up to the next rank. So what I did was I came in here at the end of the stream and I cashed in, making me dizzy, and I cashed in my stuff, exploration data, cartographic, cashed it all in. And I already replenished my SRV from the fleet carrier's services. So then Frontier wrote back and said, yeah, we can't give you your bio data back, you know. So thanks for that. And he says sarcastically. But they did say that they would. Thank you, man. I didn't jump that time.
Get some drinks for the string.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll get some cat food. Thank you, Happy Shrapnel man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I did buy him some little treats. I've just given him half of my mackerel. I had mackerel on toast for breakfast. You know, little tins of mackerel. Give him half of that. Anyway, so I came in and I cached all my stuff except the bio, and then Frontier said, "Yeah, we can't help you with the bio, but we've restored your exploration data and your SRV." What? I already did that, and I already cashed in my exploration data.
Vista Genomics, can I help you? You wish to contribute to Vista...
So I don't know what that means.
About life in the black. Please do return when you have some organic data to share.
Now, I've been messing around with some sound settings on OBS to separate game sound from desktop audio. So if my desktop pings in the background, or I get a USB sound, you know, that diddle-doo, you won't hear that, you'll just hear the game sound. Now, the upshot of that is I've had to redo my sound settings, because I use a technique called audio ducking, so that the game goes quiet when I talk and comes back to normal volume when I'm not talking. That way I don't have to try and talk over the game. It's not so much an issue in Elite Dangerous, it's not very loud of a game really. It's more like sim racing would be loud, and that's when I would need my voice to come over that. But I've had to reset all those settings, so I'm kind of experimenting with the settings. So I need you guys to tell me. Right now the game volume is at its maximum in OBS, but I'm going to need you guys to tell me whether it's, when I talk, if my volume's okay compared to the game, if it's ducking out okay. Just let me know if everything's fine. Matt's Mechanical and Jeff Hartley, hey guys, how you doing? So let's go and see if, well, where do we go and do this then? My brain's completely fried, guys. I'll do it on my ship. At least I know what I'm doing there. Oh, we should have a steady 60. We do. So I do not have the latest Nvidia drivers in. I did, but I went back one to, I think it's 5 something 77 or 75. I'm not using that at the moment. I'm just testing for flight sim really, because I'm losing frames. Right. Hey Martin, yeah, I'm feeling so in the middle. At the moment, it's still that scenario where the stream could end at any time. Oh, I've done this before. Now, if Frontier put this back again, does that mean if they reverse this and put my data back? Think of this, I've already cached this lot in already, and Frontier restored it. What about the first discovery names? I wonder if my name's on any of these systems and they still need to be cached in. This is so confusing. What is going on? Do I have my screenshot program? No, I'm going to run that. I'm going to take screenshots. And then I'm going to show you something which I think is pretty cool. Something which I consider to be, personally, probably one of the best, if not the best, screenshot from Elite Dangerous I've ever seen. For me, anyway. And there's a lot of good ones out there. But for now, this is my favorite one. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oops. Okay, so that's that screen. Oh, go away. I've got a very heavy finger on that right mouse button, and when I want the right mouse button to work, it doesn't. There's only 2 pages here, so I don't know what's going on. What I should have checked is my rank, exploration rank, see if that had gone down, weirdly enough. This is bizarre. I hope it doesn't crash because it's getting registered twice now.
Incoming message.
Oh, you see? I've been promoted to Elite 1. That shouldn't have happened. Because now I'm getting credited twice. So yeah, it's 40 million twice. It's all good and everything in terms of money and rank. But I didn't earn that rank. I've just gone up to Elite 1 and I'm not happy about it. Who does that? No, it's not me. This is Frontier right now. Frontier did this. I cached all my exploration data in, and Frontier gave it back to me. So I could cash it in. Even though I cashed it in. And I explained that in my in my message to them on the ticket. How bloody bizarre. I like to just screenshot everything so I know I know what's going on. I should not be Elite 1. Because if you remember at the end of part 26, I was just a little bit away from Elite 1. And so I've not really earned this properly. It's kind of been an exploit, so to speak. Anyway, it is what it is, guys. Oh, sugar. Bloody right mouse button again. So do we start getting stars at the bottom now? To 5 stars? Damn it. And we're quite into Elite 1 as well. Jesus. It didn't just manage to scrape into Elite 1, there's quite a progress there. It's not right though. What? What do you mean slow build-up? This is a slow build-up. It is a slow build-up. Don't think you're getting 4 hours out of me today. Okay. So before we set off, we've got 22 jumps to make it to the border. I doubt we'll get that done. So I want to show you this screenshot, guys. If any of you... Rhino, don't take the pee. Okay, hold on. Right, I'm going to talk to my phone. Start a timer from 2 hours. There you go. As soon as that alarm goes off. I might have stretched it to 3, but just to be pernickety now. People make up words all the time, so rubber banded isn't the worst one they've made up. People now have redefined low key to mean something completely different, and it has. In fact, I think the new low key term is meaningless. Doesn't seem to have a meaning at all now. Anyway, so on my Twitter account, on my Twitter feed, my Rusty Dog Twitter feed, Commander Chick Magnet posted some screenshots, one of which was from a little while back, I think. I don't think it's a recent one. But if any of you guys are in Colonia, and you fancy a little bit of an exploration trip, you might want to visit the, is it Odin's Hope sector, which is just above Colonia, and venture into there. There's a Lagrange cloud, there's a nebula in there that hosts these things. I can get you the actual system in a little while, but there's a mollusk there called, oh God, capsule. You guys ever seen a capsule mollusk? I'm going to show you the screenshot and I'm going to show you the video. This screenshot, I didn't think it was from Elite Dangerous. It blew my mind. Check this out. I don't think I need to say words. That's probably one of the best Elite Dangerous screenshots I've ever seen. I mean, he caught it. What it is these mollusks, they kind of come up to each other and they use electricity to, I don't know whether they're mating or just communicating or whatever that is. But how cool is that screenshot? Now, you want to see it in action? If you don't want to see it in action, look away now, because I'm going to show you the video. All right, it's awesome. Here it comes. So I just came back out to the menu so that my game sound wouldn't interfere. How freaking cool is that? So those are capsule mollusks, and they've only so far been discovered in Odin's Hope system, and I can give you the location. I can give you the location. Let me find it. Oh, it says if you have research limpets, you can sample the capsule mollusks and get mollusk fluid, brain tissue, and soft tissue. So yeah. Right, hold on, guys. And there's also another one, another mollusk called I'm going to get the name wrong, but it's like quadrupetal or quadrupetutal or quadrupetal or something like that, and it looks pretty damn nice. Right, bear with me, guys. I'm just going to zip down my Twitter feed here to get the, oh, there it is. I just skipped past the message. There we go. Okay, so you have to go. I'm just going to post everything what he told me. So Commander Chick Magnet, thank you very much for sending me that screenshot. It's fantastic. Let me see if this works on chat. So there you go. That's where it is. So if you're in or near that area, the system's right at the end there. Yeah. Okay. So we're heading down to, we're going to leave this nebula and we're heading down to here. That's our goal in 22 jumps. Hello. What? Is this one of my ships? Isn't it green for the friends? What's going on here? No, this is where... Right, I'm there. No, I'm not. Oh no. Wait a minute. Annie is here. Annie is there in this nebula. Why have I got another one? Frontier! What's going on, guys? I've got 2 anacondas. It's been cloned. Is that where I died? Hit the ship icon. I don't know. That was a bad mistake. It's got it here. You have ships in that system, Annie. And now I've lost my route. Not that it matters, it was just a random point. Let's see if there's another one in here. Shouldn't be. See if there's another anaconda here listed. Oh my god. I've got 2 of them. Do you think a relog would do it? Okay. I think this is something Frontier messed up when they put my credits back that they shouldn't have done. All right, we're out. We'll go back in again. Honestly, guys, I just don't know. What a start. I go away for a while, and then when I come back, chaos. Can't leave Elite alone for 5 minutes. Let's go back in and see what happens. I don't think a relog's going to fix this. Personally. Wow, we got 20 people watching. Oh my god. What's happened? Are we back? Hello. If you can hear me, say yay. I don't know if the stream reconnected or not. All I know is OBS crashed. We're back? Oh my god, it recovered. Yeah, I just clicked start streaming. The stream was still there and I just clicked the button and it... I wonder if it started a new one or gone back. All the chat's still there. I wonder if it's continued. Anyway. Yes, I start Elite, it crashes OBS. I start OBS, it crashes Elite. I swear, it's just crazy. Okay, it's confirmed I got 2 anacondas. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get back to Shinny. Frontier are going to have to remove this one. But I daren't. I daren't ask them to remove it, because they'll probably end up removing the one that I'm in as well. And then I am screwed. I don't mind shipping it down to Shinrata, but Frontier's going to pay that bill. What if we go over there? Yeah, well, Annie meets Annie and we'll create a black hole. Anyway, let's go back to where I am. So I'm there, that's where I want to be. And then we zoom out, because I want to stay on the same level. Oh God. Right.
Rusty thanks you, Bud, for your kind
Hey,
donation of
cheers,
£10.
thanks.
Docking fee, forward spare, smile.
Docking fees, yeah. Mr. A few hundred zeros off that one. Thank you, Mr. Budman. Appreciate it. Awesome. Right, let's just pick a place. Any place will do. What's this one? Neutron? Yeah, whatever. Let's pick that one. Set the route options. Delete. Delete. And oh. 22 jumps. All right then, Mr. Carrier. We're off. I've got Elite Observatory Core is running in the background. Captain's log is still running. Yeah, I've lost my viewership, guys. Everybody's gone. Maybe they're all celebrating the Jubilee, eh?
Ship released. Maintaining control speed until clear.
I've never actually seen that piece of fruit that Her Majesty has. Well, maybe it isn't the Queen's peach. Right, anyway, never mind. Ignore me. Let's jump. Hey, Flesh de Fur. Yes, I crashed quite a while back, actually. A stream or two ago.
Ship is clear.
And I lost my bio data. Frontier couldn't or wouldn't restore it. Here we go. First jump in a while. Story of my life. Oh, we're jumping straight into a neutron. That's what I need right now for my fragile brain. A neutron.
System scan complete.
Now don't worry if I make mistakes like scanning systems after she said system scan complete. Did I just hear my own voice? Oh, you're right, they could be on the CG then, maybe, and chilling out. Okay. I'm just going to refresh my YouTube stream page. Oh yeah, that's okay. Alright. Yeah, seem to be back on then. Okay, so let's have a look. Nothing in this system, right? So on to the next one. Eh? 32,000? I thought it was 22,000. So we're 32,000 light years away from home. Thing is, Flash, I lost my bio data. My own stupidity, really, just messing around, and also I don't like the fact that the biodata is stored with the player, with the on-foot player. I don't see the sense in that. fine. You know what's going to happen now, don't you guys? I think you do. Do I self-destruct? I've handed everything in. But will I be guaranteed to end up back on that fleet carrier, though? I can be a right pindicity little bugger when I want to. Yeah, but I won't lose anything, meme. I've cashed everything in. It'll just be another insurance claim. Now we'll make the 2 jumps back. I will blow up if I go on to self-destruct. Can't believe it wants an escape vector. Do you know what? Screw this. Actually, no, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. I don't know, meme, the cartographic data, I don't know, 40 million.
Taking heat damage.
Why am I taking heat damage? Okay. Right, we'll do it the old way. I'm going back to that fleet carrier for repairs. I don't need to, but I'm not going to get my ship in a state of less than 100% 2 jumps after a fleet carrier. Not going to happen. You can heat up as much as you want. It ain't gonna matter. Yeah, the console transfers aren't happening until September, eh? Wow. I think people have waited long enough already, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, now we can put the boost back on. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Is it here?
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes. If not, we'll find it. Have I done it again? Yeah. That's what happens when you've been away. Tamburello, 1994. Wow. Of all the days in Senna's life, that's the one you'd least want to remember. But welcome to the channel. Well, at least, I suppose at least they're able to do it, right? The transfers, the console transfers. I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't expecting that they'd be able to do it in full, but they pretty much have. So it's a win for the console players who've got powerful enough PCs, but they still have to wait. But I guess, you know, they can carry on playing on the console, and then when September comes, all that. So, like for example, if they've gone out and bought Odyssey on the PC already, there wouldn't be much point doing the account transfer, would there? If they're making progress already on another account, you know what I mean? You want to see my graphic settings? Oh. Yeah, when I did that SnowRunner video yesterday, although it looks like not many people have noticed it, but I did put out a video yesterday. For some reason my OBS bitrate settings had seemingly reset. I'm surprised we didn't get a really big bad shaky neutron right here. Yeah, and it was transmitting on, it was recording on 4,000 kilobits per second, which is way too low. I normally have it, you know, 40, 50,000 bit rate, and it's 10,000 bit rate for the streams. So all sorts of things have just got a little bit crazy. But yeah, my graphic settings, I can what I'll do is I'll quickly go through them, and then you can just rewind and pause if you need to, you know, if you need to thingy. Here. There she is. Didn't think I'd be back here so soon, but all signs are pointing to don't do this stream. Everything's crashing. My ship's taken damage. All my modules. He's crazy, guys. He's crazy. Once I get onto the carrier, we'll do the. So what's your? I'll just call you Nan. Be easier. So Ryzen GTX 4. Yikes. Okay, well it's not a GTX 470. Isn't that like is that a really old card? Yeah, I wouldn't expect too much. I don't think you'll be able to match my settings on that setup. But sure, I'll put them up. Commander classified. Hello. Yeah, you get to keep the console commander. That's true. Get 2 separate accounts. And Frontier give you Odyssey for free anyway on PC. That's kind of cool. I don't suppose they had to do that, but it would have definitely curried them a lot of favor if they did, and they did. Boost. Oops. Slow down now, Betty. Airbus or Boeing? Anaconda. We're done.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Yep, you're welcome.
Ship departing. Launching go.
All right. Graphic settings then, very quickly. Options, graphics. So like I said, I'm just going to run through it quick and then you can just rewind the stream and pause. I'm running at 2K, borderless. Vertical sync is on, capped to 60 frames per second. I don't need any more than that, so there's no point. You might want to cap yours at 30 if you can. Yep, cap it at 30. And that way you're not stressing out your graphics card any more than you need to. I do the same in Flight Sim. Quality. Let's just run down this. I could probably, you know, there's a few settings on this I could definitely bump up. These settings though, like terrain quality ultra plus, I've only got it set at that because I'm exploring. Normally I don't. I would just set it at perhaps ultra or high. But for exploration, because I'm not in the settlements or anything, I can afford to have it on ultra plus. All right. No. And yeah. All right. Hope that's enough. Mr. Goatman is with us. Hey, Mr. Goatman. Codename Nervious. Envious. Sorry, Envious. Codename Envious. Yeah, 1060 is a decent graphics card. You're right. It's not too bad at all. Right, let's pick another system back at the border then, shall we? So somewhere, there's Hawking's Gap. I want to try and stay in Dramon's Point so that the system that I pick is it's basically just on the fringe. There we go, there's Hawking's Gap. Come back to Dramon's Point and we'll just pick one. Another neutron, or is it the same one? Oh, it's a G. Oh, it looks like a neutron from... No, it is. It's yellow. Okay, let's go with that guy. 24 jumps. 24 jumps before we can nip into Hawking's Gap, which is the biggest section or sector of space we'll be going through. Yeah, Envious. I get it right in the end. Yeah. I do okay with people's names actually. I don't do too bad. People tell me, yeah, you're the only one that said it right, and I get that quite a bit. I don't always get it right though. Sometimes I mess up. So, let's see if we can discover anything cool today. Neutrons are not my friend at the moment. But only the one thing in this system. You get that illusion sometimes if you hit the tunnel right in the middle. It gives you that illusion that you're going backwards. It's really weird. Okay, this is a non-neutron system. I like those. Captain's log is running. I just don't have it displayed. But it is running. 2.35. Yeah. Got that installed, all going. It's just not on screen at the moment, but it is running. It says hyperjump started, destination star system, blah blah blah, star class K. Do you want me to put it on the screen? I'd have to go into desktop mode, and I'm not comfortable with that at the moment. Oh! I think I mentioned this before, I don't know if I mentioned it. There's just one tiny annoyance. Mr. Hoffowen. Just one tiny little thing. Is there an option anywhere where if I bring up the captain's log window, Alt-C I think brings it up for me. If I put it on the same screen with my OBS and my Elite Observatory, it sits on top of everything, and I can't. It's just always on top, period. And I'd like to have, or to know if there's an option to turn off always on top, so that I can actually put it behind a window and bring it to the front when I need it there. I couldn't find one in the options, so I just wondered if it was in there, you know. Commander Sonak, hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've also got the Elite Observatory core running, which will also call out anything. We've got Captain's log to show me on the interface, and then with Elite Observatory I'm basically just listening for stuff, really. Ah, cheers man, appreciate that. It'd just be nice, I mean, just, you know, if you can make it an option, because sometimes it's good to have it always on top, and sometimes you want it to be able to, because I want to put Elite Observatory core in front of it right now and I can't. I've either got to minimize or drag Captain's log all the way to the bottom of the screen so it doesn't get in the way. Right, where am I? Explorer. Let's come down here. Okay. Right, what did we get? Did we get far enough away from the sun? No. I'm going to scan again, guys, because I didn't see what the body count was. Well, I watched, just on the general chit-chat, watched a movie yesterday that I've watched once before. I'll watch the sequel tonight, I think. It's Sicario. Man, I remembered some of the scenes, a couple of the scenes. The scene at the dinner table was one I remembered. I'm hardly going to forget that one. But yeah, decent movie. I'm going to watch the other one, the sequel tonight. Yeah, that's a good idea. Commander Hoffowen. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm on triples though, and you'd think it'd be even easier for me to have it in front of something, but I've got my browser on my right hand side screen with the chat, OBS on the left screen, Elite Observatory on the left screen, Captain's log on the left screen. Yeah. Hey Aquatic, how you doing? It's going so-so. And also Jeffrey Montegrifo. Hi Jeffrey. Larger SSD, yeah. I need a two, what do they call it? Is it an M or an N? M. Yeah. A 2 terabyte M.2. It is M, isn't it? Why am I thinking N? Yeah. One of those. That'll be handy because it will be so much faster, and obviously twice the amount of storage space for my boot drive. And then that 1 terabyte I'm using right now, SSD, could be used for purely for flight sim. What am I doing? I've forgotten how to use this. There we go. Ooh. Yes, Microsoft Flight Simulator umbrella. If you look on my my channel, I've got quite a few content on that. Don't look at the last couple. The performance, the graphics performance on those has been terrible. It's something I'm actively working to try and fix. Bad stutters when I'm outside the aircraft. It might be just the Phoenix airburst, because it seems to be okay with the 737. But until I get a better PC, I don't think I'm going to be able to fly the Phoenix on a video or a live stream. I'll have to stick with the fly-by-wire. Oh yeah, most of my games are not on the same drive as the operating system. Some of them are, but they're not demanding games or anything. But my flight sim is purely on a separate SSD, along with a couple of other games, which I've had to since uninstall to make space for flight sim. Because like if you download an airport, you know, once you buy an airport, for example, once you decompress it, there goes another gigabyte. It's crazy. Yeah, I do flight sim, racing sims, although I might not do a racing sim for quite a while. Other games. Yeah, SnowRunner, Hitman. I don't know, can't think of any more right now. There's others that we do. Mainly this one, Elite Dangerous, though, is the channel's backbone. Which racing? F1? No, I used to do that, but I don't really use the F1 2021 game that much. I'm usually racing Assetto Corsa Competizione. Yeah, of course I knew Senna. Born 21st of March 1960, died 1st of May 1994. Yeah, I know Senna very well. Ayrton Senna de Silva. Ask me anything. So we looks like we've got a body that's in close orbit with another one there. We'll check that out. Ooh, that looks... I don't know why that looks interesting, but it does. Okay, so every raw material that you can find in this game is in this particular solar system. Let's have a look. I'm not going as quick as I normally do. It's taking it easier. Oops. Jumped a bit too fast there. Oh, come on, give me a bio. I don't think we've had a bio. Not a bio. Well, yeah, bio, but I mean atmospheric landable. Yeah, it's okay, Loot. I've got timers running. OBS shows me the time. Yeah, don't worry. No te preocupe, mi alma. Don't worry, darling, it means. I appreciate it, Loot. I'm good. Unless, of course, you want me to sign off right now. I can go. No, you'd have me here for 4 or 5 hours if you could. I know. Man, are we not getting any atmospheres at all? Okay, there's something else here. Any of you guys watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I think I've only seen the first 3 episodes. I don't know if the 4th one is out yet. Anyone watching it and have an opinion?
System scan complete.
All right, let's have a look at this galaxy here. Galaxy? System. Sorry, wrong word. Yeah, plenty of planets, but nothing atmospheric and landable. Well, I've been watching the latest Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I like it. I think it's great. They're telling the story of Captain Pike, and they seem to be like they already put in what he was going to look like at the beginning, but because we kind of know what happens to him, right? Because by looking from the original series. But I like the fact that each week, each episode is a different story. It's the same as Next Generation. Every episode is a different story, but there's still lingering character development from episode to episode. And it's great. I think they're doing it. I think it's fantastic. I like the cast. Yeah. Very, very good. I'm enjoying it. There was another series I was watching as well. I was enjoying it, and then I read the reviews and everybody was slating it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, that one. I'm enjoying it, so yeah. I don't care what the other reviews are saying. It's only other people's opinions, isn't it? Right, nothing really here to get our teeth into, so let's go to the next system. What platform is it shown on Netflix or what? Oh, now you're asking. I don't know. My sources don't necessarily come from where they're supposed to come from. Let's just say I've seen it. Yeah. No, it's very good. Yes, I think I mentioned the last time on the last stream that the reason I like Strange New Worlds is because it's what I call it episodic. I don't know whether that's the correct term. Episodic in that it doesn't follow on each episode like well, I don't know. Yeah, like you don't have to have seen the previous episode, but the character development carries on, but each episode is a different mission, different. Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. And the last episode started off like as if it was as if it was the original series. You know, it started and it says Captain's log, blah blah blah. We're exploring a planet in the so and so system. Da da da. It's really cool. It sounds like it's getting Trek back to its roots, only for modern day. Right, let me do my D-scan again. Oh, is it this week? Oh, The Boys is back. Yeah. Thing with that is, with The Boys is, it's one of those series where you don't want to wait a week for the next episode. You know? Killer. But yeah, the boys is great. Okay, let's get in here. Have a quick scan around because I just want to see if I'm far enough away from everything. Looks like I am. Okay, 16 only here. Boom! But no... Okay, landable with Atmos, but there's no... Oh, it's been discovered already. Damn. No. Discovered but not landed on or... Okay, let's go. Let's land on it, guys. Just for... I nearly said it. Just for you-know-what and giggles. Let's go there. We'll get footfall at least. And we'll map it. Jurassic World Dominion. Dinosaurs, not my... I don't think I've ever seen a Jurassic Park film. Not my thing. I don't know, it's one of those things that just doesn't buzz me. If it's for family viewing, I'm not interested. If it was adult only, then yeah, I would expect dinosaurs to be ripping people's guts out, and then maybe I'd watch it. Morbid. I was so disappointed with the Flintstones. Wilma! I watched this video, guys, on YouTube a few days ago. Fascinating, right? The video was from, I think, the last quarter of 1956, September, December, something like that. Doesn't matter the date anyway. But it was in black and white, and it was a panel show called I Have a Secret. I think it's called I Have a Secret. And now just try and do some mathematics here, all right? It's 1956. This guy came on with a secret, which probably isn't a secret, but it's a secret to the panelists. They don't have a clue who this guy is. And they have to guess by asking questions, right? Now, the guy in question was 95 years old. So do the maths backwards. 1956, and he's 95. And his secret, guys, in case you don't want to do the maths, I'll do it for you. It meant he was born in 1860. Okay. His secret was that when he was 5 years old, in other words, 1865, he witnessed John Wilkes Booth assassinating Abraham Lincoln in the theater. He was there in the theater. And he thought the guy in trouble was John Wilkes Booth, because after he shot Lincoln, he leapt over the balcony to try and escape and hurt his leg. And he was pointing out to his father, "Oh, look, this man's fallen off the balcony." But it was actually the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, and he witnessed it. It's fascinating. Yeah, that we've got video of a guy that witnessed that. It's on YouTube. Just type in, I don't know, witnessed Abraham Lincoln or something like that. It'll be there. amazing. Because I don't know, you just get this feeling that, you know, the Abraham Lincoln assassination was like further back in history than you might think, and yet here we have a 1956 video of a guy who witnessed the thing. Unbelievable. These are the videos I'm looking at when I've got nothing else to do. Right, let's get down on this planet, shall we? See what's down there. It looks kind of cool already. And it has a scar. Should we go down on the scar there? Because we don't have to worry about you know, landing in a specific spot because it's got bios. You can just go straight down. Good evening, freaky deaky deaky deaky, freaky doody doody. How you doing? Like 7 was cool. Yeah.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Carl Sagan, Seb. Carl Sagan's one of my icon hero guys. Carl Sagan's amazing. And if anybody here hasn't watched the original Cosmos, what are you doing with your lives? Yeah, it's kind of essential viewing, Cosmos, I think. It's just so good. Even the new one, the Neil deGrasse Tyson one, was pretty good. I thought they did a really decent job of it. But yeah, Carl Sagan's Cosmos is just fascinating stuff. And he's so good at talking, isn't he? Billions and billions of stars. Right, where do we land? Let's land on the bright bit. We are made of star stuff. Fascinating guy. Yeah, give me a documentary channel that just alternates between Carl Sagan and David Attenborough and I'm good. I don't need to watch anything else except Formula 1. There's a big mountain ridge. It's not blue though. I wonder if there's a place to land a Conda. I want to land a Conda. There's a couple of these mountains like this where it's just sheer. There's one up in the top left corner there. There's one here in front and one to the right, two to the right. Another one in front. Landing area. This bit maybe? I'll go shields up just to be sure. Gravity 0.5. Still way too high to know if we can land. 150 meters or less, please. Oh. Now we got something just then, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We have a window. Oh, slow down. Wow, nice and easy. Oh, I'm just going to disembark here. And we have footfall. Yes, I have to make up biologicals now. I lost so much. I feel like I've got some making up to do. So I'm going to try and prioritize getting some bios done. I've been onto planets with this kind of color variation before. It reminds me of a close-up of a crunchy bar. I don't know why. Just the way my brain works. Can we get up on top with a 0.5 gravity? Just about. Fresh paint, guys, fresh paint. Well, I got what I wanted. I got the footfall. We've got the view. It's nice. No weather, because they're all thin atmospheres. That was Frontier's way of getting out of having to do weather. They just made them thin atmospheres. I'm hoping one day that will change, and that we'll be able to have maybe some weather and wind and buffeting and sulfuric acid rain or that kind of stuff. Right, so no bios unfortunately, so let's be on our way. I suppose I should be thankful that I'm not in the bubble at the moment, because this is a lot more relaxing than it is doing combat, which might not be a good idea. If I was in the bubble, it wouldn't be a good idea to do it right now for me. Right, it looks like we can jump straight out. .304 light years. Nice. Don't sit on it for too long. Don't worry, my phone is on a timer and I can see the length of the live stream in OBS. Although that's the length of the live stream since I restarted it. But don't worry. Good, and my head's good. As I said in my other stream, 3 hours would be the ultimate max. So it's going to be, the max time is going to be somewhere between 2 and 3, depending how I feel when we get to 2 hours. The thing is, I don't know how it's going to be until I come off the game. That's when my head kind of feels the difference. But we will see. It's not a headache either. 52 bodies. Oh God, no. Yeah, it's not really a headache. It's not a headache as you would imagine one. When you guys get a headache, it's not the same. I don't feel the same. Oh, guys, 52. Let me just check if it's been discovered before. No, it hasn't. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. So no water worlds here, no Earthlights, nothing. No NSPs. This is a B-class star there. I think, what was it? Was it the A-class stars that we were searching a while back? All of the A-class ones to find. And we came across quite a few water worlds and stuff in those kind of systems. I think they were A-class. Oh, Andy's just said it there. There you go. Yeah. I didn't see your comment, Andy. Great minds and all that. Yeah, it's true, Ian. Got to refine the limits, but I think it's going to be, I base it on feel, and also, as long as I don't do 5 and 6 hour streams, it's going to be an improvement. The 6 hours is just, yeah, too much after a while. If I was doing one of those a month, it might be okay, but a couple a week, 2 or 3 a week, wow. I'll probably go down after the stream and there'll be like 7 cats in my room. They invited all the neighbours in. And if they leave anything on my carpet, then they can be sure they're not going to get back in. Oh God, 52. Is that the most we've ever found in one system on this trip so far? 52. It's got to be close to it. Why can't we have one with an upgrade to this thing, where as soon as you go over a blue dot, it auto scans to the right frequency? Lazy. Absolutely lazy. Alright, here's a question for you guys. It's like a bit of a different question from what we'd probably normally ask. It's Elite Dangerous related. I've not even thought of an answer for myself yet, but if you could take away one feature from Elite Dangerous, what would it be? And don't say David Braben. He's not really a feature. I'm talking about the game. If you could take away something from the game, I know, yeah, I don't think we should count bad optimization. I'm talking about like something that you find in the game. You know what I mean? Oh, engineers. Wow, that's a good one. Really? The grind. I don't know what grouping is. PvP combat. Thing is with that though, Budman, wouldn't you say that that was like an option? I mean, they talked about having a. I remember talk a while back. I don't think it'll ever come to fruition, where players in open play could carry like a flag or something that, you know, or they could put something on their ship where if they were attacked it wouldn't take any damage, but then it kind of takes away from the game. Yeah, taking away gankers. Is that a feature of the game? I suppose you could call it a feature, isn't it? It would certainly be classed as emergent gameplay, but it's not a good aspect of emergent gameplay. I think I'd probably take away the fuel rats. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we need the fuel rats. They are, yeah, they're amazing. For me, I don't know what it would be. Engineers, though, I don't know. I think I would probably go with power play because it's not, I don't know. It's not getting a lot of use, at least not for me. I don't use power play, and I think that might be one of the things that they are maybe overhauling for the next patches. I don't know, we'll have to see. But probably power play, I think, for me. I like the concept of the engineers, that, you know, you've got people there that can give you, you know, updates on your weapons and stuff. I think the problem isn't the engineers, really. I think it's the grind that you have to do to interact with the engineers. I think that's the problem with people. But even again, I'm okay with that. Because, you know my feeling on the grind. I think it's player made. It's, you know, the game doesn't demand it, and of you. So if there's a grind, it's player created. But yeah, there's still the argument there that, you know, if somebody wants 40 of these and 30 of these, you still have to fulfill those, and it takes time. The only thing is that you don't have to grind for it. You can, you know, just do it in bits and pieces, and an hour a day, half an hour a day, 10 minutes a day. Oh, CQC, yeah. Yeah. The thing is, CQC is essentially separate, isn't it, from Elite, really? It doesn't really interfere with the main game as such. I would get rid of it off the side menu, off the right hand panel. I'd certainly get rid of it off there and make it a standalone product, or keep it as a standalone product. Arcade shooting. It's interesting. Back in Anarchy Online days, you had to be flagged to be available for PvP. Yeah. And if you weren't flagged, what would happen? Would you be sort of indestructible? Andy said the fuel rats. No, I think they do a great. I think they've invented some great emergent gameplay. I think they've done a great job with that, and they've saved a lot of people's asses out there. And to think that, you know, I'm sat here 32,000 light years away, and yet if I run out of fuel, someone will just come over here and fuel me up. It's incredible. I think the fuel rat should put a carrier in each sector as well, so they can have players in each sector in the galaxy, and then makes the trips easier. But they'd have to do it all on a separate account, of course, so it doesn't interfere with their main one, because they obviously want to play Elite as normal. But maybe a fuel rat should have a second account and just stay on a fleet carrier in a chosen or a delegated fleet carrier in whatever sector you've been told to go to.
System scan complete.
I've never used a fuel rat, but the time that I did run out of fuel once, the fuel rats didn't exist at that time, and I just ended up blowing myself up. Back in the old days. I haven't actually ever accidentally run out of fuel for a while. 1.68 G there on that one. Not massive, but I don't know, we could maybe 1.35 G. So some slightly higher G planets here. Slightly. 1.1, 0.95 for that one. 1.13. This is the most gravity here. 1.6. Have a look here. Got 3 geos on there. Are we going to have a look at it? It's right there, 60 light seconds away. There may be some geezers and stuff. Those things that killed me last time. Actually, I ended up killing myself, I suppose. You were a newbie and shouldn't have been out on your own. Well, yeah. You've got to know your limits, I suppose. Or as Clint Eastwood once said, man's got to know his limitations. Something like that. What movie was that from, guys? Man's got to know his limitations. It was a Western. I don't think it was Dirty Harry. But it might have been. Yeah, it was probably back then for me as well, so when I ran out. And there was one time where the next system I wanted to jump to, I didn't have enough fuel. And yeah, luckily there was a star system really close by that I could make it to and fuel. Was it Dirty Harry? Yeah, no, it wasn't Unforgiven. If it was a Western, it would have been one of the older ones, like, you know, Outlaw Joystick Wales or something. Man's got to know his limitations. Magnum Force. Good old Clinty. I like the old school badasses. Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson. Oh yeah. Yeah, to have give names to the planets and stuff. Better than some of the random stuff they've got going on right now. EO Prow D11YF-46. No, it's Rusty World. But how much freedom do you give on the names though? Because you don't want, like, you know,
Orbital flight engaged.
let's just say naughty names. I was going to name a few there, but probably better not. '80s was a good decade for TV shows. And the 90s. And the 70s. Oh, guys, I'd love to go back and watch, like, The Streets of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production. Yeah, I'd love to just watch those. I only saw a few when it was out. I just watched it occasionally. Oh, did we map this? We didn't map it, guys. Yeah, see, Freaky, you just can't help yourself. We've seen this before. Don't black out. Where you get these formations with the holes in the donut mountains. Seen a few of those. Manimal? Automan, I remember. Airwolf. Blue Thunder and all that. Airwolf was better. Airwolf just looked so much better than Blue Thunder. Knight Rider. Of course, who can forget the car that sold more Pontiac Trans Ams than... yeah, guys. I forgot it's 1.6G. We're okay, we made it down okay. We're good. Let's get the car out and see if we can get up there. Oh no, unsafe temps. Flip, I should have checked. Right, that's another thing that Captain's log needs to tell us whether the surface temperatures are on the day side are whether we're able to get out or not if it's too much. No CGI, yeah. Hey Cosmic, how you doing, matey? Welcome. Yeah, Airwolf looked cool, didn't it? I still remember the music for that as well. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. And one of my favourite series from back then was Quantum Leap. That was genius. It was so good. So Footfall we can only get, I guess, if we go onto the dark side. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm staying away from those geezers. Although I'm not on foot, but it doesn't matter. More engine power. Damn it. Ah, I messed it up now. I didn't have the engine power. No, me neither. Jenna, got no idea. Oh, is it Genna? What did I say? Because I knew I was pronouncing it wrong, didn't I? Oh, never mind. I'll just call you KC from now on. It's yeah. I don't know what the unsafe temperature limit is. Well, we know when it's. Normally it's because it's too hot. I don't. You can probably get the same warnings when it's too cold as well. Oh, this might not go very well. Oh, gravity is not on my side. We may need to take a really good run up at this. Whereas last time I did that, I only had 2 pips into engines, which is not smart. Is it with a G or is it G in giraffe or G in golf? Is it Genna? I know you said it on the live stream and then I said, oh, I've been saying it wrong all this time. Uh-oh. Stutters from nowhere. Cheers in golf. Okay. Right. I wonder if we can get up either of these. Now then. Well, they're as bad as each other, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think we can get up there. I can get up the first part, I think, but not the second part. Oh, we've run out. We've run out of steam. No. Ooh. We can use the downhill of one to get up to the other. Probably not. Is that fire? We've got fire, guys. We've got fire. No. Too much gravity. Too much. Can't do it. A scorpion? I don't know. The thing with the scorpions is they're a bit slower, aren't they? But I don't know if they've got more grip or what. I haven't really found a use for the scorpion yet. Mr. Pancho94, hello, Mr. Pancho, and Jasper Lit, hey. They climb hills much better. Yeah, I think I mentioned on a stream quite a while ago that maybe on my next exploration trip it would be an idea to, because I've got 2 SRV bays, that one of them be a scorpion and one of them be a standard one. That might be a nice little new meta for my exploration ships. At least the ones that can carry twin SRVs and have a scorpion as one of them. I think that would be cool, actually. I wonder if I could have bought one. Could I have bought a scorpion fleet carrier on a scorpion fleet carrier? A scorpion SRV on the fleet carrier? And also, can you do that? Can you put a scorpion in one hangar one, you know, it's a twin hangar. So can I put a Scorpion in one and a standard SRB in the other? Does it work that way? 800 Kelvin. Okay, I don't know what this one is. We'll find out. Oh, you can. Oh, okay, great, excellent. I think for the next exploration trip, I will definitely do that. But now, seeing those capsule mollusks, I want to go to Odin's Hope, but that means having to go to Colonia first. Obviously, that would be a stop-off point. I mean, it would just make perfect sense for that to be a stop-off point. I wonder if I could have got one in the fleet carrier. The carriers don't sell Scorpions. Ah, okay. Oh, well, that's good then. It's good in that I knew I didn't miss it. Right, let's take a look up and see what we missed with this thing. Oh, come on, Conda, you can get up there. Sounds like the metal breaking to pieces. If we were able to land on top of this thing, that's a different thing altogether. I just want the ship to settle. Get it. Oh, look at all that lot of campfires. Thing is, the engines won't turn off because it's on flight assist. I think, right?
Flight assist off.
Oh no, it's still on.
Flight assist on.
We better hope we can get out of here without damaging the shields. It's not reversing, guys. I was trying to reverse it out. No way. Hey, 75 stoppage. Like parking in things. Let's take a look at this planet and see what we are in terms of temps. We are pretty close to the star, so you can imagine the temperature on this one. Look at the surface temp of this thing. Does that look 1157 on the dark side? Can you imagine? Could that then be a planet that we wouldn't even be able to get footfall on the dark side? Or nighttime? For you non-Star Wars people. So this one is 957 on the light side, and it goes down to 490 on the dark side. So we would be able to get footfall if we went to the dark side. Anyway, yeah. Let's leave it. I'll leave it for somebody else.
4, 3, 2,
Because I didn't even bother mapping it. Oh, we're straight out of here. It's another neutron. One. Do you guys hear the game volume going quieter when I talk at all? Is it I think it should be doing, yeah. It looks like it is doing that on my audio mixer. But I didn't really pity. Ah, 14. Nice and simple. Right, into the ice cream cone we go. Nature's own scramjets. Ah, yeah. Come on, stay in. Yes. Hang on, it's a neutron star. Let's see if anyone's been here. Yes, they have. But I'll bet you $10 to a buck that it wasn't atmospheric when they came here. So, because of the new planet tech, Omicron Theta likely, I'm guessing, came here before Odyssey and discovered this. And that being the case, how they saw these planets looking, this will look completely different now to what they saw. So let's have a look at this particular planet and see if it's got any bios. Oh, crumbs. But if it has, look how far away it is. It must be this. Yep. Yeah, it's got probably bacteria on it. But that's a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Yeah, that's too far for me, guys. Next system. No point me doing all that discovery, it's been done before. Yeah, I think if you started to walk from night to day, you would certainly heat up over time, and your suit would lose energy and you'd sweat a bit. What you should do is go to the dark side, stand on somebody else's ship as they fly it into the light side, and you can just be there melting. Right, let's do this small jump of 222 light years. 222 light years. G-class coming up. Yeah, the bandit run, that's the one. Well spotted. Way to go in a short time to get there.
System scan complete.
Oh, okay. Nothing here, just a couple of stars. One star bigger than the other. I named the big one Johnny Depp. I named the small one. Let's move on. Oh, another neutron system coming up. It seems that the neutron stars in this region are well traveled. If this one is discovered already, I'm going to slightly change my course. Oh, the boosted, yeah, you mean the neutron star, Ian? Oh, yeah, well, I can show you it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, let's see. Discover this, because I've not even honked yet. Yeah, we're gonna change tack here now. We're gonna change route. So we're either gonna go, instead of down, we're either gonna go maybe towards this corner, perhaps, and even shoot downwards a little bit below the galactic plane, and then How far above are we? We look, yeah, we're quite a bit above it. It's a weird thing. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just move around and try and get off this route because it's clearly a traveled path. So, okay, Ian. Procedure that I use is level up like this. One of the neutron stars may have a longer arm than the other one. In this case, it's the one on the left. Sometimes they're equal. If they're both short, forget it and move on. So, turn into the longest one. And then I kind of go up somewhere around 90 degrees. And then we just go towards it till we get close. Throttle, and then you want to dive into it with a shallow angle. So the closer you get, just shallow the angle out. The moment it talks, drop the throttle. Now, no throttle, give it a few seconds, and now full power. Done. So I'm going to make this one jump. Because it's if I plot a new route now, we'll lose this big jump. So we'll do this one. 302 light years. I've already killed. Well, I blew my ship up once. The key thing is to not come out of supercruise. If your supercruise disengages, it's escapable, but it's very difficult. But it can be done. But I wouldn't rate your chances. We should maybe do that once we get back into the bubble. Take a ship down to Jackson's Lighthouse, go into the jet stream and just bring it out of supercruise and see if we can get out alive. I've seen it done. It can be done. That's it? Nothing else in here? Really? Okay then. Alright, let's change route, guys, to something a little bit different. Let's go. So, where are we in terms of... So, just... Okay, so we're -1,1 here. So to be on the galactic plane, we need to be... We're already quite low then. Right? 0 would be... God, how many billions of systems? There we go. 0. Oh, I had it as well. -1, 4... Oh, swine. I had 0 and I let it go. Never mind. Okay, 1. So now we're pretty much bang on that grid. Yep, we're in line with the grid there. Okay. And we want to go across here. So what that's going to mean is we're really quite low down. So that as we jump towards this corner, we'll be climbing slowly, and eventually getting to 0 on the galactic plane as we hit the next sector, which is Hawking's Gap. So because we're coming in on a diagonal now, it's going to take a few more jumps than what we had before, but we can live with it, right, guys? Of course we can. Warriors. How close to the line am I? Okay, let's just cross over into Hawking's Gap. There it is. Zoom in a bit more. Cross back. Dramon's Point. Go away. Looking maybe for something grey like a neutron star, because it'd be nice to have a neutron jump into the next sector. What's this one? What about... I wonder if there's any A stars around. Go. An A blue white star. That'll be a nice destination. How many jumps? 40? What? Ah, nuts. So we've added probably around, I don't know, 22 jumps we started with. Probably down to around 18. Now to 40. So yeah, 20, yeah, an extra 22 more jumps now. Just to come off this track. I want to find, we've not really done or found anything a lot. I mean, this, all in all, this sector, Diamond's Point, apart from the initial contact with the peduncle trees, it hasn't turned up stuff as good as is it Trojan's arm or something? Whatever it was. Yeah, it hasn't turned up stuff as good as that. Right, it's clear which one's the longest here, and it's very wavy. Of course it is. Is this discovered as well? Yep, it is. And we have an Atmos. Whether there's a BIOS on there or not, I don't know. The way to avoid these neutrons is to just not include them in your trip. But we are.
Free-shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Free-shift drive supercharged.
Yeah, also you just got to hold the ship. Once it's in the jet cone, you just got to move the joystick around just to hold the ship inside. And as soon as you go full throttle to come out, just you'll be able to see which way you think is the quickest way out, and then just pull your throttle in that direction and just fight the forces against it. Do we have NSPs? Yes, we do. Possible notable stellars, guys, and we know what it's going to be. Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's going to be peduncles in this system, guys, so I'm not going to bother with it. Unless, of course, you guys particularly want me to go there, but it's going to be the same peduncles as we've been seeing ever since I got into this system. Sector. Jesus. System, sectors, and galaxies. Can't get the terms right. Meets mapping criteria. A terraformable water world. Well, it's not a first discovery, but of course we're going to do it. Hey, Bernats, greetings. That looks cool. Terraformable water world, yeah. But, been discovered already. Not mapped though. Nobody's mapped it. So it could very well be that these planets and stuff was discovered by commanders before even the FSS scanner and probes came into the game. You know, there's a lot of discoveries that were done way back in the day, and people just haven't been back since. Another one. Two terraformable water worlds. Okay. Not the first time we've discovered that either, by the way. So 2 terraformable water worlds and 2 notable stellars so far. I think there's a third one coming. So this is a yeah, you said that. This is terraformable high metal content, that's going to have to get mapped as well. Again, we won't get the bonus, but we will get the money for doing it. So we'll do that. Decent bit of money, I suppose. Guess what? It's terraformable. Meet mapping criteria. That's a new one. I guess that just means, you know, map this because it's good money. Thank you, Roger. Another one. Well, this is some rich pickings here. Another one. Holy crumbs. How many bodies are in this Goldilocks zone here? Jeez. Think we can do the next one? This is another notable. That's 3 notable stellar phenomena. I've got one more. There she is.
System scan complete.
Oh god. It's not terraformable, it's not anything. Alright, so wow. Shoot, we've got a big run here. Now this one turned out not to have bios. So terraformable is all the ones on the B side, the B shelf, this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 and 4 are water worlds. So these are the 2 water worlds. Just go back up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these are terraformable. Every one of them. Let's get started. And then we'll land on the last one. And let's end the stream there. Pity there's no bios today, but that's the way it goes. Hell's Gate, hey. Yeah, 3 water worlds. Nice. If there's ever a shortage, you know where to go. Get your bottle filled up. No, this is good. We've got terraforming candidates, so mapping these brings you some decent money. And also, not just the HMCs, but the water worlds as well. Okay, you won't get first discovery, but I'm going to be the first one to map them. Because I don't think anyone's mapped any of these, have they? Nope. Nobody's mapped them. And of course, there'll be no first footfalls here for sure on this one. Yeah. So I reckon Cole, or Colonel Cole, Cassad is not came here before the FSS, and probing and mapping was a thing. So we're going to be the first ones to do that. No, this last system, I think. I feel okay, but it doesn't mean I have to still push it. It's just been nice to have at least ended on a planet where it had nice atmosphere, there was plants to look for. We're currently 31,600 from Sol. It would take a few light years. Yeah, I'm with you, Ian. I'd like to push on as well, but if I don't, I'm going to have some of you guys giving me earache. Rusty, it's 2 hours. Stay. It's 3 hours. Stay. It's 5 hours now. You crazy bugger. The timer on my... Remember when I told my phone to start a 2-hour countdown? It's got 13 minutes left. So it's going to time just about right. Cleaning and listening to Rusty. Oh, which one do you prefer, Bartek? I know it is. I know, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. It's good to know. It's good to know people out there care, I guess. They make the cleaning bearable. I get that, you know, because sometimes when I'm doing stuff, like I might put some music on or whatever, and it makes what I'm doing bearable. So sometimes if I'm driving up from my sister's place, which is a 4-hour drive, I don't always put music on. Most of the time, or I would say 70% of the time, it's going to be comedy I'm listening to in the car, and it makes the journey better. Coding while watching, says Heaven's Disciples Games. Jeez. Well, I'm hoping I can provide some mental therapy then, because I know what coding's like. Does your head in. Tinkering with a website. Cool. Is anybody actually watching this stream? Oh, Radio 4, yeah. The radio doesn't work in my car for some reason. I think the booster, the aerial booster is not working, or I don't know, something's not working. I can't pick up radio stations in the car. I put on one of those DAB, you know, those DAB aerials, the digital radios. Useless. Absolutely useless. About as much use as a condom machine in the Vatican. Hey, Commander Max. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, small crowd today, though, 33. It used to be normal for me to be in the 60s, but I guess exploration maybe doesn't appeal to everybody. But we'll be back one day. It might take more parts to do it now, if we're doing it in smaller bites. Five screens. That's nuts. Great for flight simming though. 3 screens for your wraparound flight sim, and then 2 for the screens. You know, the displays to map your display onto it. Yeah, podcasts. As long as it's content that you find interesting, yeah. Right now, at night time, I'm listening to the audio book version of Red Dwarf, which it's got all the guys' voices in it, you know. Craig Charles is there, and Danny Jules, whatever his name is. But the book is essentially narrated by Rimme. Yeah, what's his name? The guy who plays Rimme. I don't know, his name's gone blank now. Yeah, he's narrating it. Ow! Let's get this mount. Chris Barry, of course. Yeah.
Surface scan by 50%.
Bloodwind pig? Oh. Okay. We did get that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Now, I believe that it's not landable. No, it's not. Only the moon and then this one at the end. So on to... Thank you. On to the next one, which of course is the other way round. Quirks and quarks. Yeah, spitting image, that's right. That takes us away from where we need to be, but it's just going to be peduncles or spheres. It's very limited as to what we can find in this sector. Actually, if it's all 6, 3 is closer. And then we can nip onto that one. So we've done 1. I'm going to have to write these down. 3 is closer. Takes us further away from 2 though. See, now yeah, we'll just do it in this order. Then we'll go back towards the water world. Probably the better idea. So we've done 1. Uno. Now we're going to dos, and then we'll do tres. Okay, seems fair enough. The chicken song, why? I had a laugh on YouTube the last couple of days. I guess this guy's been on YouTube a little while, but I think he was mainly on... not Twitch. Instagram or Snapchat or something? I don't know. But yeah, he's on YouTube now. It's an English guy, he's a complete nutcase. But he is the essence of what life should be about. He's so funny. You should go and check out his compilation videos, guys. He's a nutcase. Just interacting with the public. His name's... if you guys know who I'm talking about, let me know. Aaron Kraskell. I think that's how you spell it. You go and check out some of his videos. Oh man, I've had some belly laughs watching that guy. There's not many people on YouTube, you know, comedy stuff that can make me like laugh hard, but he does. He's an absolute, he's a prankster, and he's just so good. And the guy's got some balls to do some of the things he does. Oh my god. Just trust me, guys, go and watch some of those compilations. Watch a few. Watch a good few of them. The headphones ones are really good. Oh my god, I'm just thinking of a couple of videos now. It's making me laugh. I think I've got the name right. Absolute lunatic, but in the best possible way. See you later. He's got this thing where he comes up and gives people bits of advice in a supermarket. There's a lovely blue jumper that'll go with those jeans. See you later. It's just it's the way he does it. Oh Jesus. Yeah. The problem is there's so many compilations now that there's a lot of repeats, you know. Oh, Vines, that's what he was on. He used to do Vines. So whatever that was, whatever social media platform that was, a Vine, yeah, Vines. Yeah, he used to do, and then now he's on YouTube. Guy's amazing. I had to subscribe. Every time that guy puts out a new video, I want to watch it. But the compilations are really good. But they tend to be done by others. Bear with me one moment. Yeah, I did get his name right. Aaron Kraskell. Comedians in cars getting coffee. I enjoyed that. That was good. Jerry Seinfeld. Nice idea for a little show, that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Is he still doing them? No, Kenny Everett was not in the best possible way. Kenny Everett was in the best possible taste. It's all done in the best possible taste. Right, let's go to this one. Oh, Michael. Like it was always like a cardboard cutout of Michael Parkinson, wasn't it? Oh, Michael, but I'm telling you the plot. Anyway, it's all done in the best possible taste. Kenny Everett was another lunatic. Probably a bit ahead of his time as well. I used to watch him a lot.
Surface scan by 50%.
So that's the first two HMCs done then, and
Surface scan complete.
we can now make our way back towards 3. Even though 4 is closer. What direction? Let's just point the nose to 4 and see if it's... Oh, there's 3. So that's we've answered that one. Wait a minute. A3 is high metal content? No, 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 no. A3. See, you're trying to trick me. Close but no cigar, indeed. Hey, Frank! There's a funny guy that goes around sticking a plunger on a bloke's bald head while they're... Yeah. I'm just imagining all the bits they cut out of people that maybe didn't take the joke too well. Yes, Cosmic. Yeah, he's good. Very good knowledge of history as well. What's his name? Al Murray, right? Cosmic Al Murray. So point is, that's his thing, isn't it? The point is. So the point is this. Point is this. Oh, there goes my alarm. So this water world 1.03G. Okay, Mr. Budman, take care, matey. Have a good rest of the day. Okay, Loot. Bye. I'll log out when I'm good and ready, and not before. You wouldn't be very popular, Loot. I logged off when you told me. Be a Young Guns moment. I'll go, yoo-hoo! I'll make you famous. Remember that? Young Guns? Good films. Good soundtrack as well. Was it Bon Jovi that did the soundtrack for that one? Young Guns. I can't remember the name of the music now. Wake up in the morning and I'll raise my weary head. That's Bon Jovi, right? Yeah. In the spirit world. Oh yeah, I remember that bit. William H. Bonney, you are not God. Why don't you pull the trigger and find out? Boom, down. Don't worry, just gonna scan all these remaining planets. Oh, this one looks so good. Look at this one. Like it's almost real. Let's get rid of some of the graphics. There we go. Blaze of Glory, that's the one. Blaze of Glory, yeah. In a blaze of glory. I should have that in my car. I don't have that song in my car. I think I should definitely add it. Emilio Estevez was fantastic, yeah. I've not seen him acting in anything recently at all. Who, me, Aquatic? Oh, you've only just noticed? Yeah, I should do a podcast. Yeah, listen, I'm doing 6 and 7 hour live streams. Yeah, you get to learn how to chat for that long and just make it up. I was just going to ask you guys a movie question. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, okay. So let's establish some criteria though. On a movie that doesn't have one, well, that might narrow it down a bit though, because there might be one. Okay, let's not narrow it down to that. If you could have a sequel made for any movie, what would it be? But there has to be like a reason for making that sequel, like maybe something's, I mean, you know, beyond maybe just, oh, because I want to see another one of those, or I wonder which movie you'd like a sequel to. Thing is, when it comes to like an old movie, like maybe from the 60s, you want a sequel to it, everyone's going to be bloody ancient. And the cars have all changed, and so the Italian Job, the original Italian Job, I'm not talking about a reboot, I'm talking about like what happens next. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Serenity. Interesting. Yeah. I'm just your type then, eh, Loot? Coherence. I've not heard of that one. Get this. What's going on here? Percentage map 0? Okay, I need to move in further. No, I don't. Did I map this? It's certainly targeted correctly. Yeah, it's mapped. Okay, let's move on. Wait a minute. 5 and 6 are closer, but not necessarily in the same direction. So 5 is roughly where we are. 6 is, yep, in that same thing. So it's going to win, isn't it? If 4's in the opposite direction. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do 5, 6, 4. Because it makes the most sense. Oh, Leon the Professional. That would be great. That was a great movie, by the way. Yes. That would be a nice one. I could go with that. Yeah, to see another one about that. But like the girl's all grown up now, and like she's sort of the professional, looking after him or something. And I've not seen him in any. Is it Jean Reno? I've not seen him in it. Yes, there are movies out there that don't need sequels and just need, but you know, it's not in every case. It'd be nice to have a second movie. But yeah, things like The Shawshank, it's kind of, there's nothing to follow that up with, really. But Hollywood could sequel anything, really. which is why it's, I don't know, movies, it just seems so diluted these days. The ideas pool in Hollywood is so diluted. Some of the reboots are crap. The recent Batman film was okay. Pattinson, the Twilight bloke. It was pretty decent actually. It wasn't too bad at all. I think he pulled off Batman pretty well. Yeah, it's there's going to be a sequel for that one, that's for sure. Natalie Portman, indeed. The Blues Cousins. Yeah. Not the brothers anymore, just just the cousins. Yeah, there's like you guys say, you're quite right. There's a lot of movies out there that, you know, hands off doing a sequel, just don't, because it would never work. Trying to think, there's so many movies out there that it'd be nice to see another one. But the thing is, I'd like to see another Bourne. But they've all, they've had sequels. I just hated the fact that they killed off Nicky in the last Bourne film. I hated that they did that. It was ridiculous. I'd like to see another Jason Bourne film with Matt Damon, of course, before he gets too old. But it comes down to him and Paul Greengrass. They've both got to want it. Because Damon won't do it without Greengrass, and Greengrass won't do it without Damon. So, yeah. We'll have to kidnap their families and make them do one. But there's been a lot of films out there, isn't there, where there's just been like the one movie and it was really bloody good, and it's never been followed up, or
Surface scan by 50%.
and in most cases
Surface
it's
scan
probably a good
complete.
idea that it hasn't been followed up, just to leave it on its own. There's certain classics that you just don't want to touch, which it's very true. It's very true indeed. Definitely. Just leave it. But just like in terms of a movie where you'd want to see those characters come back, or, just Matrix. I watched all the Matrices. I watched them all through last year. It was the first time round when I watched them. I watched the first Matrix. I just didn't know what the flip was going on. I had no clue. But then somebody on the channel here explained. I said, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old, and they kind of told me in simplistic terms what it, how it was, what it was about, explaining the mechanism of the movie. And then when I watched it again, I was able to make sense of it. So I enjoyed it more. And then I ended up watching the sequels. There's a new one though, isn't there? There's a recent one. I've not seen that one yet. Whatever that one's called, Matrix Revolutions or something, I don't know. Whatever the latest one is, I think one came out quite recently, right? Yeah, Dark City. I'd like to see a reboot of 2 movies based on computer games. Because first one is Hitman, Agent 47, like Hitman. They had that guy from, what was that great TV series? Home something. Oh my god, my brain's not working. With that brilliant actress, Claire Danes. Home. Oh, guys, my brain isn't working. Of course I know it. guys, help me out here. Claire Danes, fantastic TV series. Home something. Oh my god. My brain's got Homeworld in it. Yes, there were 2 Hitman films. That Claire Danes. She carried that TV series. She was such a good actress. And Damian Lewis. Homeland. Right, Homeland. That TV series, right? So the guy that's in there that was like a hitman or an assassin, whatever, Richard something, I think his name was. He played Hitman in the thing, but the movie wasn't very good, I don't think. So I'd like to see a good Hitman movie, you know, proper, good, well-made one, and also. Because I think they did a movie of this, but I don't think it was very good either. Max Payne. Because the original game of Max Payne was just so good. The narrative with, is it Mona? His girlfriend or something? Oh, it was so... The first couple of games of Max Payne were just fantastic. And they introduced bullet time, didn't they? Yeah, Homeland. That's the one, yeah, Homeland. What a great series that was. Damn, that was good. Yeah, Max Payne. Was the movie any good? Because from what I remember, I don't think it was all that. And I can't remember who played Max Payne either. But the original game, I know it's a while back now, but the very first Max Payne game, you had lots of like story cutaways and talking, you know, talking the story to you in the background, and the voiceover work was very, very good. And the second one was as good. And then the third one came out, and the guy, Max Payne guy, looked like Walter White from Breaking Bad. What happened? Yeah. You just double check. Okay, so we're going on to, oops, didn't mean to do that. So now we just got to go to 4, which is the last one on the shelf here, and then we've mapped all of them. Berlin Station, I've not heard that one. Did any of you guys watch the TV series The Americans? Where they were like Russian spies, but completely integrated into American society. That TV series was fantastic. Homeland and The Americans, definitely 2 series I would heartily recommend. Oh, he was Max Payne? Oh, right. Had a Kung Fu mod. It'd be good to go back and play some of those old games just for a bit of nostalgia. Maybe stream some of those, like the original Max Payne games. Because it's games like those that were stepping stones to, you know, to getting us to where we are today, I think. The bullet time, you probably see that in quite a lot of movies. Movies, not a game, sorry. Control. Is that a movie or a series, Aquatic? Yeah, well, got things to do, Ian. I should have gone to Planet 6 last because we have to go back there again to land on the damn thing. Like I said, I'm finishing in this system. Oh, it's a game. Control. Okay. I'll note it down. Truman Show. That was a great film. Can you imagine living that life though? Jeez. Truman Show was fantastic. It's funny you mentioned the Truman Show, Jeffrey, being in Jib, because I used to think that when I was driving in Jib, I used to think it was like the Truman Show. You know that part where he's driving away and he wants to get out, and the game show is rigged so that it's like they keep putting cars in his way and stuff. Well, that's what it was like. Like you'd go, I mean, this is only a reference you would probably get, I suppose. But imagine like you're driving down Water Gardens, or you've got slow cars in front of you all the time, and then you're about to turn into Water Gardens, and the slow car in front of you finally turns in, and then you've got a clear road, and then suddenly another car pulls out from somewhere, from Ramson's. And it's like, it's pre-programmed just to stop you from getting free road, you know? Ah, you know, Ian, I appreciate it, matey. But yeah, I said that this system would be the last one. I just need to finish it. Don't worry, I'm still good. Yeah, and I always likened it to the Truman Show, Jeffrey. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's just you've got cars in front of you slowing you down, and oh my god, get out the way, you're driving too slow. And as soon as they get out the way, free road. Nope, someone's going to pull out in front of you, slow you down again. And you just want to scream. It's the same thing. The Max Payne Kung Fu mod. I'm gonna have a look at this, see if I can find the original game. I had it back in the day, so it must be knocking around somewhere. And then have a look at this Kung Fu mod. I'm assuming it must be still somewhere available on the old interwebs. Yeah, why didn't I go to Planet 6 first? There's no BIOS here though, right? I'm tempted to go to the next system to see if we can find one, but I'm not going to. We're going to land on B6. And we're going to avoid the NSPs because we know what's there. Oh, construction, yeah. I remember when I was growing up in the northeast of England, our local radio station had this DJ called Mark Page, and years later I moved to Gibraltar, and Gibraltar used to have, I don't think they do it anymore, at least they didn't when I was, in the last few years I was there, not for a while, not for a long time. Every year they used to have an air show. They'd just close off the runway and they'd have an air show there. And I met, for the first time I met this DJ, Mark Page, in Gibraltar at that airport, and I thought, wow, small world. And I said to him, Jeffrey will appreciate this, I think, more than most. And I said, what do you think of Gibraltar? And his answer was just perfect. He said, it'll be nice when it's finished. It's just a perfect answer, right, Jeff? There's always something being built. There's always construction going on all the time. It'll be nice when it's finished. I thought that's just typical from him. Nan on the BGD, yes. Exit. Okay, good. Thanks for popping by, mate. Have a good day. Yeah. I'd like to see a follow-up to Freelancer. Yeah, no, I don't know if I could have a sequel to a movie that hasn't got one. There's probably so many that I would pick, but I can't think of any at the moment. Is it all of Devil's Tower Road is a building site now? All new tower blocks. Jeez, it must look so different now to when I was there, like 4 years back. It's only 4 years since I've been in Jib. Would I go back? Yes, probably. Oh, this is nothing, DEFCON. You can have had your breakfast and your dinner by the time I'm finished streaming, normally. 12 angry men. Yeah. 12 angry feminists. Females, sorry. Oh, can you imagine? 12 Angry Men was a fantastic film too. That was a really good movie, wasn't it? Was that 1950s, was that one? Stuart Granger, was it? Is it Stuart Granger? I'm probably completely getting it all wrong, but excellent movie. Excellent film. The 12 angry men in question were members of a jury on a case, on a court case. Trains, planes, and oh yeah, there you go. Oops, again, I'm just flying into this thing. Does this planet have a light side? I think normally you can see them when you're going outside, right? It lights up brighter for some reason. Oh, what a place to come to rest on. $1957. Yeah, that's the one, the 57 version. I didn't even know there was a 97 version. No, the one I watched was the 57. The original. Brilliant, brilliant film. So good. Oh, guys, this planet's too dark. We're jumping. We're jumping, guys. We're jumping. We're gonna do it. Next system. Don't worry, I'll be looking for my leaving point. Galaxy Quest 2. Black Hole 2. The 1997 version is great. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. Be interesting to compare it. Mind you, it's been quite a while since I saw the original, so it wouldn't be fair to watch the 97 version now and then go, oh yeah, it was better, or oh, it wasn't quite as good. Because I'd have to re-watch the 57 one again, I think. Oh, Jack Lemmon. I like Jack Lemmon. Especially when he's with Walter Matthau. Those two. Grumpy old men. Whatever the other thing that they were in. Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. What a pairing. Right, first landable, preferably Atmos planet, and that's where we're going to be. We better get some fuel. Yeah, Dune. I've not been in. I watched the first Dune movie. I've not seen the latest one. Again, it's not one of the sci-fis I've been into that much, but yeah. They did do Grumpy Old Men, and I saw that one as well. They were both funny. Yeah, we need to get a... I might just end up picking the first landable here. I just want something that's got a bright side to get me down on. Atmospheric would be preferable, of course. Earth-like. Why is it signaled? Okay. It's just because of where I've got my signal thing right now, but that's not an Earth-like world. That's a rocky ice. Great, now the Odd Couple music's in my head. Two geos. Where's an atmospheric when you want one? I think to discover these we need to get this guy first. The gas giant. Another geo. Yay! Targeted. 2 bios on it as well. Not doing them all. So we have C, D, and E, which are all. What's the length? Distance. Please don't be too far. Okay. So 5C, 5D, 5E are all. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. So C looked kind of cool. C, D, and E are all bios. So let's go to, let's fly over to C and we will finish on this planet. See what the bio is on here, might be interesting. Let's take a look at the, oh, I don't even have to go in here, do I? It says it on my Elite Observatory core. It tells me that they are all argon atmospheres. Hey Simondo! Yep. You are late, I'm about to shoot off. Okay, Commander Max, take care, matey. You're welcome, man. Welcome for the stream, yeah. That reminds me, when he said about the salad there, reminds me of that video channel I mentioned, Aaron Kraskell. He's one of his things. He's in a restaurant, or yeah, and he says, "Can I order the salad, please, with a side of double cheeseburger or something?" So instead of ordering the burger with the salad on the side, he ordered the salad, but with a huge order of beef burger on the side. What was it? I can't remember where I heard it. I heard this line yesterday, but I can't remember where. I can't remember where I heard it from. Anyway, I'll say it. So the question, it was a comedy thing, but the question was, if a vegan is arguing with another vegan, is it still a beef? Gets you thinking, I suppose. So in the next stream we'll pick up from here and we'll get D and E landed on and mapped as well. Vegan beef, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the joke that I wrote in my Discord. I made it up, but I'll say it anyway, that I've just finished reading a book on dancing, and there's a twist at the end. Yeah, I know.
Surface scan
I'm
by
not a
50%.
vegetarian. 2 probes, guys. This is a small planet. A moon.
Scan complete.
Whoops. So we got bacterium and fonticulua. Fonticulua. A nice big bowl of fonticulua. Let's dive into those ditches. Do, 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 do.
Orbital flight engaged.
Mock meat. Alright, let's this one's deep, guys. We're gonna go deep, 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 deep. Let's get down to maximum angle of attack here. Just before the drop zone, we'll just level it off a little. Nice. Crumbs. Got very light gravity, so we're good. 0.06. Oh, it's icy, alright. Why couldn't I have come to rest in a warmer place? Let's see if we can land on there. I've got some seaweed to pick with you. They don't mind you telling jokes about them. They couldn't kale less. Sorry. That's another one I just made up. I'm not going to get away with that one, though. We're landing down here. I think I'm blocking out the sun down here, but it is what it is. No, I'm gonna do that on the next one, John. The life, yeah. I think they're over there, though, right? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, there's no Fontaculua around, but I'm gonna save that for the next stream. I'll log off now. Providing. I know it's on a slope, but I don't know whether the Anaconda can handle this. I may have to go down here. We may have to go above this. There's some Fontaculua. Let's see what kind of a... Oh, it doesn't look too bad. I want no... There we go, gears down now. I guess we can go and take a quick look. Just to get out and stretch our legs. Campestris, one of the most populous ones. Pontoculua campestris. I'll pick them up next time. Wow, what's the frame rates here? 60. Yet it felt a little bit jerky going on there. Well, it's definitely icy. There's no question about that. And this is where we're camping out for the night. Or for a few nights anyway. Oh, it's jerky on the way down, isn't it? There's something going on. I don't know what it is. I uninstalled GeForce Experience, and ever since then it's... I don't know, it's probably just coincidental, but it's the same in Flight Sim. I'm not getting the performance I should be getting. I'm going to have to uninstall the Nvidia drivers from... and then do one of those cleans, where this program that gets rid of all the any traces of it, and then just put a fresh install back in. I'm not 100% happy with the way this PC is performing at the moment. Okay, I'm done. We are 2.5 hours on this stream, but I think it was a half an hour on the other one, so yeah, that's plenty. Alright guys, so thanks for joining me today. I wish we could have been a bit more eventful on the gameplay side, but sometimes it always doesn't work out that way. And yeah, I will furnish you guys now with my updated end credits, which includes 2 more new members that we had, 2 more new channel members. So thank you guys for all the support, and I will be back soon. Until then, have a good rest of the day, evening, or whatever it may be. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.